We get talent to lie, to thief, to do well, to improve. Like all now, Nigerian get them, footballers, everything. This young man too, I just did. Now I see say they waka, say leg the pain. Now I call and say, boy, come. Waiting up, he say, brother, enjoy for me low. Now I come out 200 and I give him. 2 weeks later, I see that same boy, they waka in leg straight. I shock. Me worry boy. Now I call and say, come here. Not be you I see 2 weeks ago where they waka away or like one leg they pay. You say, brother, waiting happen. Person know they close for work. So now work if they do that. Don't close it. No public holiday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Cantacaros of the important of minibus.
Are you looking for an opportunity to invest in agribusiness? Then it's saying Agri-Valuable is for you. Watch this.
àṣírí ọ̀la tí ò lẹ́jà ń bá kàn nú ni iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ tí ò bá wá tí Ọlọ́run mọ́ láti máa wo owó rẹ̀ níran kó rẹpẹ̀tì sí báńkì pẹ̀lú bí nǹkan ṣe ń gbówó lórí lásìkò yìí. Lucom Integrated Services Limited ló ń pe gbogbo àgbẹ̀ oníṣòwò tó fi mọ́ olùdókòwò lẹ́ka ètò ọ̀gbìn pẹ̀lú àwọn tó lè fọgbọ́n àtinúdá mú kí iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ó gbòòrò sí i láti wá fowó pe náà owó ní Ìsẹ́yìn Agri-Value Hub tó wà ní kìlómítà 5 Ìbàdàn Ìsẹ́yìn Road tí ò ju 45 minutes drive lọ sí Mọ́níyà. Ìsẹ́yìn Agri-Value Hub ní àwọn àmúyẹ tí ó mú kí okòwò ọ̀gbìn rẹ̀ ó gbòòrò pẹ̀lú ètò ààbò tó gbópọn látọwọ́ àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò bíi NSCDC Agro Rangers pẹ̀lú àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ìpèsè omi yípo ọdún ọ̀nà gèrè nígbàkúùgbà pẹ̀lú iná ọba tí kìí ṣẹ́jú àti wá pé Agri-Value Hub sí 5,000 square meter per space láti fi ṣọ̀gbìn tó fi mọ́ ìpèsè èròjà èrè oko agro processing greenhouses ilé ìkẹ́rùsí warehouses ẹ tètè wá yan tiyín báyìí ṣáájú àkókò ìfilọ́lẹ̀ kówó rẹ̀ tó gbẹnu sókè ẹ kàn sí Fisheries Headquarters Premier Hotel Road Dandaru Mọ́kọ́lá Ìbàdàn tàbí kẹ́ ẹ máa pè 0813-438-3032. Ìsẹ́yìn Agri-Value Hub Agri-business reimagined, powered by Lucom Integrated Services Limited.
Limited space are available for you at our pre-launch price of 40% discount. Click the link below or call the number on your screen to secure your space now.
Mo kí ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ ìkànnì Àgbàlẹ̀tù TV Uncensored pé ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ẹ ṣé tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Lẹ́nìí àlejò mi àwọn ni comedian àkọ́kọ́ tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa stand-up comedy tí mo mọ̀ nìbàdàn. Ó ti pẹ́ gan-an ẹ̀gbọ́n lè crack èèyàn up. In fact, briefly àjọṣe radio show rí very briefly. Mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Chairman the Laugh Master. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣe dáadáa lẹ́wà.
Àdúpẹ́ karùn-ún introduction yẹn lágbára ni.
Kò lágbára náà.
Wàá gbé ó ti wà okay ó ti wà. But ladies and gentlemen bó ṣe sọ my name ẹ mọ̀ mí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ mí àwọn kéékèèké àwọn àgbà àwọn àwọn èèyàn béèrè gan bó mo wà.
Mo rò pé ti jápa ni.
Jápa kẹ̀ àti lọ wọ́n sì ń jà lọ́wọ́ tó má ti parí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa lọ sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ orúkọ mi as you know me from onset the Cantacaros of omnipotent omnibus that weather matrimonious titi latin and the kinky damn said on the fog atropode carnivorous animal divine laros with them masticating colloquial fermented grains mistakenly deposited in front of the domiciliary defeat erected by Honorable Ja. Pé mi Chairman the Laughter Master. Inú mi dùn pé mo wà níbí.
Chairman
the Laughter Master.
Laughter Master. Ṣé comedy mọ́ ni?
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló wà àwọn òkọ́.
Ẹgbẹ́ táwọn èèyàn ń béèrè pé bọ́lẹ̀ wà ń bọ́lẹ̀ wà.
Ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Comedy tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó wà nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀. The essence why àwa ń ṣe ń gbà yẹn up till now is to entertain, educate and inform. I understand.
Yeah.
So nsìn tí n bá bọ́ ságbo wọn Gen Z ti wà tí n bá bọ́ ságbo nsìn my comedy ó máa appeal sí àwọn elite àwọn àgbàlagbà for example ẹ̀yin mi mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n ti bí yín gbà yẹn bọ́ mo kàn fẹ́ sọ yìí o ẹ mọ̀ pé màmá mi ọmọ 13 ni wọ́n bí nínú ilé wa ní just one small room curtain wọ́n fi divide ẹ̀ ìgbà yẹn ayé àtijọ́ à ní pákó bed spring ni so tí bá mi àti dáàdì bá ti wà tí voice wọn bá ti lò tó bá ti ń gbọ́ fíkí ó ti yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí irú jókì yẹn àwọn àgbàlagbà wọ́n relate sí táwọn ọmọdé bá wà ń bẹ wọ́n máa rẹ́rìn but they don't know what it is.
Wọ́n understand torí wọ́n mọ metal bed
mi gbọ́dọ̀ máa yo àwọn f word yẹn torí kò wà okay wọ́n understand but at the same time mo fẹ́ káwọn yẹn so it's that kind of thing tí mo ní so àwa notice pé nsìn tábà ti sọ f word yẹn ó dà pé ẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò bá wa because I work with youth àwọn kékeré ọ̀dọ́ mo máa ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn so tí n bá ń sọ irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lójú wọn.
Now ẹ ti wà ń bàdàn tọdún mélòó?
30 years.
30.
Yeah.
Ìlú ilẹ̀ ti wá sí Ìbàdàn.
correct ọmọ bo ni mi lẹ fẹ́ béèrè o
Yeah.
torí àwọn èèyàn máa wọ pé kí ni ó ṣe tó gba mí máa fẹ́ ṣe comedy gan máa béèrè pé can you speak Yorùbá can you
Èmi náà ti béèrè pé ṣé ẹ máa lè sọ Yorùbá dáadáa.
wọ́n wò ọmọ Cross River ni mí
Okay.
I'm from Cross River State but ìyàwó mi Èkìtì ni so kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè dà mí nù mo ti di
Yorùbá.
mo ti jẹ everything
Okay.
so láti mo grow up lẹ́kọ̀ọ́
Okay.
wọ́n bí mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́
Èkó náà bí yín.
àwọn àtọ́gìrì àwọn ọmọ sójà
Okay.
àwọn sójà barrack boy ni mí so tí a bá fọ́n bò bẹ́ẹ̀ àmọ́ lè fọ́ kámẹ́rà.
So mi pe ẹ má fọ kámẹ́rà. So mi pe ẹ ti gbọ́ Yorùbá yín láti Èkó.
mo ti ń gbọ́ Yorùbá bọ̀ ọ́ màmá mi gan sọ Yorùbá dáadáa
Okay.
dáàdì mi ẹ mọ̀ sójà ni láti move from one place so Èkó from Èkó la lọ sí Enugu from Enugu mo lọ Sokoto from Sokoto torí ẹ̀ mo fi ń sọ tí n bá ń ṣe comedy mo lè ṣe comedy ní Igbo.
Ẹ lè sọ Igbo dáadáa.
Akílódé gíwá ìkànnì anúkú
Mi ò gbọ́ mi ò.
so iná àjùkwá mmadụ
Ẹ lè sọ Hausa dáadáa.
mee ya paro egbe keke so káyà mọ́ òkè ẹ wo Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa you know the interesting thing is it's in the blood some people àwọn kan máa ń kọ́ comedy àwọn nǹkan ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló wà so tó bá ti jẹ́ tẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn ò lè yọ normally your gesture everything wà á ti mọ̀ pé ó ti wà.
Ta ni the funny person nínú ọ̀tá ló wà humorous nínú dáàdi yẹn àti mọ́mí.
Mọ́mí mi ó fọ́n ní ìbàjẹ́ o wọ́n ẹ̀ ní ó wà lára ẹ̀
ara wọn lẹ ti mú.
ó wà ń bẹ̀ màmá yẹn òun gan kó ẹ mọ̀ ní village gbà yẹn tá bá ti jókòó tó bá ti ń jẹun tó bá ti ń pariwo àwọn méètì ẹ̀ òun ló máa fún ọ ní àjàsà yẹn
àwọn lámbà yẹn
àwọn kìíní tí ò normal
tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀
so but normal nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni and it has been gracious àmì mi mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ẹ mọ̀ pé mo lo wig náà
signature yín
that was my trademark mo kọ̀ wò pé àwọn èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ èèyàn téèyàn bá wà ní group téèyàn bá bọ́ sí àgbo wọ́n sọ pé ta nìyẹn but later I now started having inferiority complex over kọ́ máa rò pé mo ń ṣe agége nǹkan ẹ understand so torí ìgbà míì tí àwọn èèyàn bá fẹ́ pè mí ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n á béèrè pé ṣé wàá lo wig àbí ò ní lo wig ẹ mọ̀ it started depleting ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa jẹ́ kí n máa feel somehow pé ṣé ẹ mọ̀ mo wá ń sá pé bí a kì í máa lò mọ́ bí a kì í lò ẹ mọ̀ pé ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ pè mí mo ní ṣé kí n gbé signature mi wá ẹni rárá so irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó máa ti sọ ó máa ń fún mi ní pa àwọn ọmọdé láìkẹ́ ṣé rí àwọn ọmọ tó ń gbàgbàǹgbà yẹn nǹkan tó fi mọ̀ mí nìyẹn tó bá ti wig mi
colored wig
àti voice mi tó bá ti gbọ́ báyẹn wá ní àṣìámà nìyẹn I remember one time ní BCOS nígbà yẹn àwọn èèyàn wọ́n máa lọ rí epo torí pé wọ́n fẹ́ wo sí àmà.
Ní TV àbí ẹni show ní TV gbọ́n yẹn.
Why mo ní sabi show èmi mo ní BCOS I did that for over 5, 6, 7, 8 years. NTA.
That was around what years?
That was around 2013, 2014, 2015, around that time. That they share, and I'm grateful. I want to more quality. Wọ́n pè wá. You know, I still do, like you said, am I still in comedy? Yes, mo ṣì ń ṣe comedy.
Now, growing up, àwọn wo ni early comedians tẹ́ mọ̀?
Ṣé ní Ìbàdàn?
Anywhere. Tẹ́ kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ as comedian lẹ́nu.
Àwọn comedians tí mo mọ̀.
Tẹ́ kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ pé tẹ́ kọ́kọ́ gbọ́jú mọ̀.
Tí máa sọ fún yẹn, ní very believe.
I believe.
Kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà o.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Bean.
Okay, Mr. Bean.
And then Charlie Chaplin.
Okay. Comedian ni ṣe.
So wàá rí picture mi bí tí mo ti mú tèmi. You know, that gesture you use your body to, you know, àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Like sorrow.
Funny. That's one of the things, and that's one of my signature táwọn èèyàn appreciate. Mo lè dé stage kí n mú mic kí wọ́n máa wò báyìí. Àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rẹ́rìn. And that is a good start for a comedian. Àwọn tó ń ṣe comedy. One of the struggles àwọn táwọn kan ní ni pé they wọ́n struggle láti máa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn. You know, you want to tell people something.
Okay.
But sometimes comedy is not about telling. It's about acting. And that acting should come from you personally. Kí ló jẹ́ kí àgùdá ìfọ́ni? Clint the drunk. Tó bá rí báyìí wá kọ́kọ́ máa rẹ́rìn. So those are the people in Nigeria àwọn yẹn tí mo wò ń gbà yẹn nìyẹn. Clint the drunk is a fact.
Àwọn Clint bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣáájú yín. Clint the drunk.
Within that period of time, tó jáde lèmi náà jáde.
Okay.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣẹ́ dẹ̀ mọ̀. It's about luck. In fact, I have a challenge in Ibadan. mi mọ̀ bí àtàbà wọn sọ̀rọ̀ débẹ̀.
Mama ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀. Ta ni first comedian tó jẹ́ Nigerian comedian tẹ́ ẹ kọ́kọ́ look up to?
Clint the Drunk.
Clint. Àwọn wo ni set Clint the Drunk ń báyìí?
I Go Die, Alibaba. Clint wà pẹ̀lú Alibaba. Oh, those are that group. I'm on Night of 1,000 Laughs láyé àtijọ́.
Okay.
Clint the Drunk, Alibaba, I Go Die.
Basketmouth.
Ẹ má bínú, Baba Àgbà, worldwide. Basketman was also someone to look up to because his own comedy was also more. Mo pé mo sọ pé what I was aiming at was being entertaining, informative, and educative.
Yeah.
So most of his comedy ngbà yẹn up till now is more of educative, things that would give you education and inform you. But for Clint the Drunk, it was more of entertainment, body gesture, that kind of. So gbogbo yẹn, so àwọn yẹn mo ń wò Basketmouth, so they were in that kind of group.
Okay.
And I'm grateful I was able to work with some of them one-on-one. Some of them I was able to work with them one-on-one because at your good stage.
Okay.
I've been in Calabar, the biggest first stage.
Calabar Carnival.
I performed for 4 years, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. Is that 4 years?
Yeah.
And then 2015.
5 years.
5 years. So I was on stage with each of these people. More Ajon Shea, more. But there are some things that me only share personally because of my beliefs and some of the things people look up to me for. Me moti, me mabele mo zombie, me moti, me de ki nfankan.
Okay. Ṣé àwọn tó kù yẹn ń ṣe ni?
Oh sure. Don't share now, but that's for
But
that.
Clint the Drunk, mo wo interview wọn kan, wọ́n láwọn kì í.
No, Clint the Drunk ò mú nǹkan.
Wọ́n láwọn kì í mú nǹkan.
But àti wà ní show, àti lọ ṣe show kan. In fact, that was when I doffed my cap. Wow. Irú àwọn èèyàn tí mò ń wò nìyí. These are people. We're sitting in one show. Gbà yẹn bọ̀bọ̀ yóò ti kú, blessed memory, South Sultan. Ìkólà lè lọ ṣe show yẹn, èmi South Sultan, Clint the Drunk. Àjókòó báyìí adẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ normal. Ẹ mọ̀ pé bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé ó fẹ́ perform òun ni last performer. So a kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni adẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀, normally pé àjọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa life. Wọ́n kàn ń sọ, ẹ mọ̀, one tap from their level of understanding. Bọ́n ṣe porúkọ ẹ̀ pé coming to the stage now is Clint the Drunk. My brother, mo shock. Instantly, ó wọ character ẹ̀.
On switch.
Ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́nu, ó ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀, ó kọ̀ switch, ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti pé ó kọ̀ switch ni, ó dẹ̀ fold trouser, ó dẹ̀ dìde báyìí, ó dẹ̀ ti wà drunk. Irú àwọn nǹkan tèmi ń ṣe nìyẹn. I've been on stage before táwọn èèyàn argue ní side, manager mi ló sọ fún mi, tó argue wọ́n ní àbọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ti fa nǹkan gan. Ìyẹn ní kò kí ń mú nǹkan kan, àwọn èèyàn audience náà, àwọn fans pé rárá wọ́n dẹ̀ argue pé rárá sẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ń fa nǹkan kó bó ṣe ń ṣe yìí ó ń fa nǹkan sẹ́ẹ̀. Ìyẹn ní rárá kò kí ń mú nǹkan kan, mo mọ̀ dáadáa, nǹkan tó mú Ferus ni kò ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ Ferus àbí mọ̀ ẹ mọ̀. So character, tell about what character sometimes gives people the opportunity to think this. But for me, that's just that. So Clint the Drunk, Basketmouth were really for Nigeria. But outside, my real mentors I was looking at was, as you mentioned, Mr. Bean, àti Charlie
Chaplin. All right. 2003, Mbolewa.
Mo wà Ìbàdàn.
Ẹ ti ń ṣe comedy.
Gbà yẹn mo ń gbóná, mo hot lọ́wọ́ gbà yẹn.
Kí ló dé tí ṣe attempt láti gun stage Night of 1,000 Laughs ti Upper Williams?
Thank you very much. Ẹ mọ̀, bí a wo máa lead sí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí.
Jẹ́ kó lead.
I just feel I need challenge ní Ìbàdàn, but generally it could be a general thing. And that challenge, nínú industry tí mo wà ní, I'm not talking, I don't know of other place, maybe it's the same. Individualism ló pa wá jù, and selfishness, ẹ mọ̀. Èmi nìkan. Ẹ mọ̀ pé at that point they mentioned between 2000 and 2000 and that period, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, mo hot gone. I was regarded, I don't know, by some people to be the #1 haze comedian in Ibadan. Most of the people who did it were standing up because I was there. In fact, most people want to do comedy because they saw Siaman doing it. Wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe, àwọn náà fẹ́. Some people, àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké gan bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lo wig ẹ̀ mọ̀. Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé àárẹ̀ ẹnìkan tó lo wig. I need money is good. Táwọn èèyàn bá ń lo wig yẹn, that shows that they accept my brand. But nǹkan táwa tó mo wá notice ni pé gbà táwọn èèyàn wá ń grow up. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa try láti rub shoulder pẹ̀lú èmi mo dájú. Èmi mo dájú. So most of those comedians, those young comedians, I mean, they fẹ́ mi forúkọ bò wọn láṣìírí bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí n porúkọ wọn.
Ẹ porúkọ tẹ́ ẹ bá ti parọ́ mọ́ anybody.
Some of them are late. For example, Peteru,
Okay.
of blessed memory. I ní issue pẹ̀lú mi.
Kí ni issue tó ní pẹ̀lú?
Issue so ní ni pé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní MAF 24 ngbà yẹn. MAF 21. So ó wá invite me ká wá sí show yẹn. But before there, what in issue me more, I don't know this person, what he cool, but so I'll tell you where it's coming from. So ní issue pẹ̀lú management ẹ̀, ó dà pé wọ́n feel comfortable pẹ̀lú tó ń ṣe mọ́, wọ́n fẹ́ lè unfortunately wá gbé mi wá that night. Mo wá perform. I don't know. Wọ́n kàn wò pé if there should be a replacement, it should be this guy. Wọ́n gba number mi. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. I didn't accept the offer. I understand. Pé wọ́n ṣe ṣé tí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí bá kúrò ṣó lè wá join wa, ó lè ṣe kíní kan. Mo dẹ̀ sọ wọ́n pé nǹkan báyìí lèmi máa ṣe. I don't. Tẹ́ bá lè meet kíní standard mi. Iye báyìí máa gbà, nǹkan báyìí máa ṣe mí, kí n ṣe báyìí, mi ṣe báyìí, mi lè ṣe báyìí. We are still in the talking stage. Ní lọ síbẹ̀ mọ́. I don't know. Somehow it got to, I don't know. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí act fún mi ní attitude. In fact, ó wá make a statement fún àwọn èèyàn pé gbogbo comedians ní Ìbàdàn tó bá ń ṣe nǹkan kan máa pè mí. I'm serious. Rapping Daddy, Ṣẹ̀tẹ̀, wọ́n ṣe show. Wọ́n ò ní pè mí fún show yẹn. In fact, there was a show I went, I was embarrassed. But Solid ṣì wà nílẹ̀, because Solid is also a comedian, one of those. Ó ní ká lọ sí show yẹn, mo ní wọn pè mí sí show yẹn. Ó ní rárá, bàbá kò matter, já lọ. Ní MAF 21 yìí náà ni o, I was highly embarrassed. I cried.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Ọjọ́ yẹn mo wá, normally téèyàn wọ́n ní àpò míì àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ló ń ṣe nǹkan lọ support wọn kíní kan. Mo ní mi láyé mọ́ pè mí síbẹ̀ má jẹ́ ń lọ. Kí n respect, ó ní rárá. I took my wig, took my things, everything mo prepare. Mo dé gate, àwọn èèyàn ṣé a máa bàbá yọ ẹ̀ mọ̀. Mo wọ bẹ̀, that's opera. And then I entered. Mo jókòó. Ṣé ẹ believe pé tí mo fi parí, tí wọ́n fi parí show yẹn wọ́n jẹ́ kí n perform. Because normally irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ téèyàn bá dé bí pé mo fẹ́ ṣe show kí Julius Aguje dancing. Okay. For me, that would be a boost for my show.
Yeah.
Me need like màá fún ní mic ni. Mo jókòó bẹ́ẹ̀ títí wọ́n ṣáà ń sọ pé má worry. Títí wọ́n fi parí show yẹn. I was at backstage. Kí ni yẹn dùn mí? But I just took it like that. Now, ìgbà tí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ a night of 1,000 laugh. I performed the first night of 1,000 laugh tó wá sí Ìbàdàn.
Really?
Funny. I can show you the pictures. I didn't even know you were going to ask me. Adeyinka the first. Clint the drunk was in this thing. Tattoo nìyẹn o. Àpò àwọn mẹ́rin. Aya photo. Kí ni ọmọ bàbá?
Oh yeah, ọmọ bàbá.
You remember that day, that time that they came.
They were war comedians.
If you remember,
war then.
Very, what if I
Fine.
So about what time yẹn gan, that very, I was there. And when I performed, kò ń ṣe ẹnu, Ibadan stood up. They stood up with applause because it was raw. It matched with them. Kò ń ṣe pé it was there. But later I realized now, but Adeyinka fẹ́ ṣe the second one, wọ́n pè mí. So I was wondering why.
Chibing Adeyinka ló ní show àkọ́kọ́ tẹ́ sọ yẹn.
Yes.
Kò ń ṣe Upper Williams.
No, Upper Williams.
So that means kò ń ṣe Love Matters then sọ yẹn.
Love Matters.
Okay.
No. Night of 1,000 laugh. Yeah, no. Night of 1,000 laugh.
Okay.
Upper Williams. Mo ṣe sẹ́.
Okay. Níbàdàn.
Yes.
First one. Mi ìmọ̀ kan gbé wá Ìbàdàn.
Wọ́n wà.
Oh, okay.
Wọ́n wà. I did it.
Okay.
Then ti Gbenga Adeyinka,
Right.
Love Matters. Ó pè mí, mo lọ, mo perform. Ìgbà tí mo perform tán. Ó wá sí second time kò pè mí. Now I realize that some comedians went and asked that he shouldn't call me.
Ṣé ẹni prove yẹn lọ́wọ́?
That's a long time. It was something that was flying. Mo sọ pé àwọn ọkọ ti ṣe mọ̀. It was flying. It was there. It was real. It was there.
It happened.
It happened. And then I later now realized that all other small comedians, let me use the word small comedians, all other comedians, somebody like Shete. I confronted Shete. Now Shete is no more. But I confronted him. One show. Gbà yẹn torí gbà tí mò ń ṣe show gbà yẹn àwọn ni mo máa ń kó. Máa kó wọn, add them just to project them. Pé ó yá, you understand? So when they started, so I expect that okay, àgbà, bàbá ẹ̀wọ̀n, kò jẹ́ ká gbójú ẹ̀. They don't call me. And I confronted him one-on-one.
Shete.
Yes, I'm speaking on
So
camera.
what did Shete say?
But we said, no, actually, it was a mistake. He apologized. He said, oh, well, he was not Emo. I accepted the apology. Like, oh, no, it was an oversight. It was this thing, I won't go back. I said, okay, no problem. Rapping Daddy, the same thing. In fact, Laugh Up. I also confronted Laugh Up. Why are you? And there was no substantial song. But what I now realized was about who is number one.
Okay.
Who is number? That is just the
So
issue.
who was number one at that time?
I don't know who was number
Then
one.
even Tamansoro at that time frame are we looking at the 2010, 2011 or 2015, 2016 or 2001, 2002 time frame because me it really placing comedy. If you want to celebrate your contribution to comedy, professionally.
2002.
2002 le bẹ̀rẹ̀. Àwọn comedians were le bambadon, don't think she stand-up comedy.
Well, for Laugh Up, one UI when she slapstick.
In 2002.
Yes, it was in the theater. So he was the champion of theater at Gongo. It was not really comedy per se.
Okay.
It was this what we now call skits.
Skits, okay.
Now he was a champion in. So he was, yes. Laugh Up was there.
Laugh Up one.
But the reason is when I had my show, I put up a show then in Premier Hotel 2000 and I didn't even know. 2000 and I want to be sure so that I don't. Maybe 2004, 2005.
Okay.
I invited him and his colleague. They came in. One day performed. So there was it was Laugh Up, that was the face, and then we had other young people who were working with them.
Laugh Up was the biggest then, Avi.
That's in UI.
In UI. Outside UI, or Nipoli. Was there anybody in Nipoli?
There was nobody in Poli.
Nobody. Ni street in Koniboro.
There was nobody in the street that I can think of. Peteru came much later. Peteru came. Big Bolaji of blessed memory was the one that projected Peteru. And when I was doing comedy, Big Bolaji was nowhere in Ibadan. They understood that you can tie.
Yeah.
So he was not where he's nowhere. There are comedians that were on ground that were coming because when Laugh Up was in the UI, there were other people who were under all this. Laugh Up was a more of UI champion. I don't know how to say. If they do something, he's the one.
It was big in UI.
UI.
Yeah.
So we had people who we can call that were there. I have somebody like Thompson Lawyer.
Okay.
Thompson Lawyer was a comedian. He was also one of those sets. We have Solid.
Okay.
We have Afuda.
Shafudas were around, man.
Afuda. Yes, now.
In 2000
No, now I'm not pulling it up. 2007, 2008, like.
Ambassador Uncle.
Ambassador, I don't know who was Ambassador.
I
don't know. I heard that name before.
Okay.
I know. We had other people who came in between. But I'm telling you, people that you can look up and.
Okay. Can he influence Isaac Brown?
Oh.
So one ni. Lori, torí mo mọ̀ pé in the 90s, tèmi mọ̀ lèmi sọ in the 90s, wọ́n máa ń ṣe
Gotham City.
So wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń ṣe àwọn campus shows kan tó máa ń project lórí TV ńgbà yẹn. So ṣé wọ́n ṣe anything around comedy apart from the beauty pageants tó ń ṣe ńgbà yẹn? Ṣé yín gangan feature?
Isaac Brown ló mi dáadáa bàbá why worldwide. Ó lò wá we worked for him then.
Ẹ̀yin wo ni wí yẹn?
I was talking about like Laugh Up myself.
Okay.
Olo me. We were together in Galaxy now. So there was no way to my room ko be yen ti o ni. But over time, pé interest man yàtọ̀. Pé te o ba ni if you have your interest, you are going this direction and this direction, but he used me. I'm saying it on camera. He knows. We see all the time till today.
Till today.
But yeah, we do.
Ó dẹ̀ pé àdúgbò kan lẹ́jọ́ wa.
It's my boss. He's still the boss. I understand, but he did. No, there's no way he can say, you can call like Z Brown, call his shows that lucky say Lucky Smart don't say African
Hey, Lucky Smart lẹ́ni ẹ̀ ń jẹ́ I know Lucky Smart Abu or something. Okay.
The Afro big thing by gbogbo àwọn yẹn to promote àwọn artists, and so we're all together, we're all working together.
Okay.
But on oko emo.
Ṣé kò kí n ṣe pé because I mentioned laugh up. I mentioned ipe ẹ̀yin náà wà ní street in my. Gbà tí mo dẹ̀ ní kẹ́ dárúkọ àwọn tó jẹ́ mentors ẹni dárúkọ Clean the Drunk. But Clean the Drunk wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ tí wá dárúkọ àwọn foreigners. Tí mo sọ pé ẹ bá gan like Mr. Charlie Chaplin.
Mo bá.
No.
Mo bá lórí TV.
Lórí TV bọ̀ time tẹ́ ma bàbá yẹn ti dàgbà gan.
No, gba yóò ti kéré iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ pé ọmọdé ni mí ni. Àbí mi understand.
Kí ni age?
Àṣẹ fẹ́ mọ age. Me understand.
Okay now. Nǹkan tí mo ń fà ẹ̀ ni pé around that time mention anybody tó fún ẹ̀yin gangan platform láti ṣe stand-up comedy Ìbàdàn. Ìyẹn one. Ṣé kò sí.
No, ọ̀tọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ béèrè pé mo máa béèrè platform ẹ béèrè pé ṣé mo gbé àwọn èèyàn kan ní street ilẹ̀ sọ.
Mo ẹ ti dárúkọ the only person tẹ́ dárúkọ ẹni kò sí èèyàn kan ní street.
No, there was nobody on street.
Ẹni laugh up one UI àbí. Now so ṣé mo mean pé ẹ̀yin ni pioneer stand-up comedy
Yes.
this street.
Yes.
Are you saying that?
Yes, I'm saying that with my full chest. Ẹ mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. The idea of skit dancing came out from me in Ibadan.
How?
Good. In 2009 was when I did my first skit. Can you No Laugh, No Life? That's a CD. The problem I had then is that technology faragba ama yang share be ṣe ama ya. Tèmi tí bá ti go stage, tí bá ti perform. Àwọn ti rẹ́rìn, wọ́n ti fún mi ní honorarium, ó lọ nìyẹn. So it was more of applause and money. This understanding pé okay, I'm again nǹkan, I'm fi sínú, I'm gbé sínú YouTube, I didn't have it. So those things were going to, it's just like talking about Baba Salah. You can't find any of his works, can you? Except for the few that you can scramble. Bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ngbà yẹn, it was more of entertaining people, getting,
But tó bá yẹ pé ilẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ skit making in 2007.
No, skit making call. I have series of material. I shot a film. I shot a movie, a comedy movie with Ofili Ganga.
Really?
Tola mo tó bá yẹ ti bèrè máa fi hàn yín. I have even small.
Àgbà ògbè a lè fi àwọn èèyàn.
So ngbà yẹn mo ṣe. So irú yẹn tó bá yẹ pé ngbà yẹn mo mọ̀ nípa kíní tá à ń sọ yìí, I would have just caught them in minutes, seconds, and then put it on. And that would have gone a long way.
Okay, kí n tó lọ sórí collaboration. Ṣé a rí àwọn young aspiring comedians tó wá ń bá yín?
I just mentioned many. I mentioned many. Afunda.
I mentioned Afunda.
Afunda.
Ṣé Afunda wá bá yín?
Ṣẹ̀tẹ̀. Mo ní mo future. For them people to say I'm looking up to you, tó wá bá ẹ pé ó yá.
Ṣé wọ́n wá train London yín àbí wọ́n ti?
No, train. No, not train. I have the ones I have that trained under me are Big Smile. Thompson Lawyer was, I won't say was training because he was doing his thing too. He was trying, but he was really attached to me. I give them jobs. I show them some things. Yes, I had people who were training under me. Okay.
Ṣó ní àwọn èèyàn tán wá bá yín tí ẹ fún ní chance tó yẹ pé ráyè wọn?
Ẹ wá wọn too funny. That was what it makes the comedy in Ibadan blossom. Because I say it on air so that people can see. My policy is, like I said, my joy is to see people grow. Maybe that's the mistake I did. I was too open. Mo ti share mi le pé kò matter. Ẹ̀yin fẹ́ try àbí ó yá máa bọ̀. Ìwọ fẹ́ try àbí máa bọ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ kò ń ṣe pé bọ̀bọ́ yìí ó lè mọ̀ jù mí lọ, ó lè wá ṣe. My understanding is the sky is wide. And everybody can talk in. So wọ́n wà, àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké wọ́n ń pè mí sí show. In fact, àwọn show mo ti ṣe àwọn show kan táwọn ọmọ small comedian tó ń bẹ̀, wọ́n máa gbé orúkọ mi, wọ́n á gbé picture mi sórí poster. Wọ́n ò ní pè mí, wọ́n ní sọ fún mi o. Wọ́n á kàn pè mí, sá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, a fẹ́ kẹ́ wá sí kinní kan, mo ní ibo níbẹ̀, wọ́n ní nínú barracks. wọ́n ní church kékeré kan ló ń ṣe nǹkan wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ kíní wọ́n dẹ̀ ti sọ àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ rí yín ẹ mọ̀ pé ńgbà yẹn àwọn mo hot àwọn èèyàn rí mi lórí TV ma ní no problem ṣé olówó tó wà fún mi lówó mọ́tò ẹ̀sà mi tí ni I'm struggling má dẹ̀ lọ. In fact ìgbà mi wọ́n máa argue pé kò lè sáà máa ò lè wá bí láéláé this place kò lè wá má dẹ̀ yọ I can show you pictures of lè believe it. So I was that open. I understand. I was open. I was free. Mo ní mo tún sọ fún yín pé mo ń lọ bá àwọn èèyàn pé mo fẹ́ wá sí show wọn. Not that because I didn't have the relevance. I had it. I had the name. Mo lè máa lówó tán. But I had the relevance. I was máa tún lọ bá wọn pa. Ẹ fẹ́ ṣe show ẹ pè mí àbí. Màá ṣì wá o. And funny enough, I will go and they will not in future me. So kí ni èèyàn lè ṣe kó tójú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ? You understand? So it was not more than like maybe you were there and you were shooting people. I was bringing people to the television. Okay. This was. One day they say, I am funny.
Comedians.
Yes.
Ṣé lè rántí àwọn tẹ́gbẹ́ TV?
Wọ́n pọ̀. Mo ti gbéṣẹ́ tẹ̀wá. Wọ́n pọ̀ sẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ àwọn kan wà. I'm calling those who have names. Okay. So that you know, Big Smile, Thompson Lawyer, most of them that are even doing well today, most of them, mo ti gbé wọn wá. Tọ́ wọn sá, ẹ ṣe ìjọ sá. Ẹ mọ̀ pé normally téèyàn bá sọ fún ẹ pé òun mọ̀ ṣẹ́ yìí. O lè fún níbi 3 months kó wá ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́ ẹ̀ kó máa mi ìrá èèyàn tí bá ti wẹ̀ ẹ́ pé okay you can do this okay fine so mọ̀ tá bá wọlé ìwọ kọ́kọ́ ṣe báyìí
immediately ma ti
straight èmi ò ní mo ní 2 months 3 kí ni mo fẹ́ fi ṣe I just don't believe that wọ́n ní okay lẹ́ni màá ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe o tó bá débẹ̀ style tiẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ ṣe kò ṣe má pariwo ju o má ṣe kí ni má wo camera direct o má ṣe gbogbo all those tips and then they go ahead and most of them just go get that experience and then they leave.
Now, how many years have you show consecutively to get your show the headline to explain the different? Sure. Just as Bashani Love Matters being Adeyinka, Tani, basketball show to see one man Shekakri, even Bobby and all of them.
I did that for like 4 years.
Okay.
My partner with Premier Hotel, I did a show. That was my very first show. I had Julius Ago, Clean the Drunk. About Fatai Rolling Dollar. Hey, most of the problem I had was I didn't have this technology. I didn't have somebody to manage. Torí tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ti gbogbo bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Ẹ kàn máa ju ẹ.
Ẹ̀yin gan mọ̀, you know, at least we have worked together. It's not that. So ẹ máa mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣe, but when there are no records, then the legend has to just speak for themselves. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. And ẹ mọ̀ pé ó máa wá di tàn àwọn yẹn máa wò pé sure but àwọn tó mọ̀ wọ́n sọ pé yes ó mọ̀ ẹni ẹwù tó ní nǹkan báyìí yes I was excited wọ́n sọ pé ẹ̀ ń wá mi.
Yeah.
And I want to appreciate this show. Agbaleto, you are doing a good job. First of all, let me so that it's not about me. And she a good job. And the good job is that you are going back to the archives. A lot of people don't want to do that. They just want to move on. They want where it's burning. They want to call people who are. But you're going back and say, wait, let's wait a minute. There are some people who did this. If they have done that for Baba Salah, if they have done that for other legends that we know, their lives wouldn't have been that, because now people will say, oh yeah, wọ́n lè pè yín sìn pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ṣó lè ṣe wedding, ṣó sì ń ṣe ẹmọ mo mọ̀. The reason is it's like bringing it back to life and say, okay, can we start all over again? Can we do this because we have it? And like I said, show me. My own comedy is more of entertainment, information, and then educative. It's educative. Most of my jokes are either spontaneous, mo joke by or some I write. Children of all this, I be upcoming or the comedians we have now that I know of, don't do anything tax. They don't tax themselves. Wọ́n ṣe nǹkan pé ẹ mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ táwa ń lọ bí mo ṣe jokes. Màá kọ́kọ́ jókòó màá kọ́.
Ẹ máa kọ́lẹ̀.
Mo ní ìwé. That was màá tún kọ́ pé ṣé tí máa sọ kíní ṣé ó máa funny. Sometimes I use my family. Sometimes I use a friend. Ìgbà mi mo ní tí bá ní wedding sin àwọn jokes mo fẹ́ lò bó ṣe dé màá lò. I'll see your reaction. I'll see your cameraman's reaction. For the
tó wá ti lè rẹ́rìn-ín sọ pé.
Tó wá pé bàbá àgẹ̀ ó yà wẹ̀rẹ̀ gan kí ni tó ṣe. I'll take it. I'll go another place and try it to some other person. Okay. I'll take it. Then I'll begin to look at those two and say, okay, these are different audience. This is a different audience. This is present different. So mama will pay my jump pé jẹ́ kí n wo bó ṣe ń lọ. Then I can now say. Sometimes mo lè kọ joke yẹn pé okay tí n bá dé màá kọ́kọ́ sọ yìí tó bá rẹ́rìn màá wá lò yìí tó bá rẹ́rìn màá lò yìí. gbà mí tó bá kọ̀ dé báyìí táwọn èèyàn ṣe rí ẹ audience ẹ ló máa ń determine gbà mí bí wàá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ọmọ tó má ti mọ̀ ẹ́ tó kọ́kọ́ wọlé báyìí tó ní ẹnìkan wọ̀ yọ wèrè you're crazy that becomes your audience. That's the training, and you face those people. Látara wọn wàá máa expand. You understand? Wàá máa expand tí wàá fi cover crowd, wàá fi cover interaction. And then tó bá sọ àwọn joke tó wà relevant to people. Ṣé bí mo ṣe sọ tó lé quicky yẹn, you laughed. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Mi sọ pé
túlẹ̀
but ó ti yẹ ó ti wọnú ara ẹ lọ. Ayẹ ìwà kó àwọn pé wọ́n ìyàwó èrè. Ìyá yóò ké ẹ̀yin náà ní bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ ní ayé àtijọ́. Wà á máa picture bá dáàdì àti mọ́mí ẹ̀ pé dáàdì wèrè wọ́n. So but that's what works. That's how it works. If I want to talk about tribe, I do. Now, abusive comedy tó jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn máa ń ṣe.
Tó pọ̀ sí.
And I don't like it. I run away from it. But sometimes audience will push you.
Àwọn kan fẹ́ enjoy ẹ̀.
Àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé ìyẹn gangan ni tiwọn. Bó ṣe wọlé wọn ní see your dirty face, your mouth ẹnu ẹbí kíní kan. Irú yẹn, you don't spare them. Bí a pé òun sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n máa sọ pé it's a lie, shut up Joe, it's a lie. You so they run with your mouth all like this, I know that. Ẹ mọ̀, what nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ni pé o fẹ́ caution ẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá sọ táwọn èèyàn bá rẹ́rìn òun náà fẹ́ wo kó má jẹ́ pé bọ̀wọ́ ẹ máa mú mi lẹ́ o kó má ẹ understand. It's not that but táwọn èèyàn bá dancing ọkọ̀ dẹ ọbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí búyàn the F word ó yọ kíní Gen Z mẹ́lẹ̀ máa rẹ́rìn sí but you can imagine àwọn àgbàlagbà tó wà ń bẹ àwọn elite àwọn nǹkan kan wọ́n máa pé this is nonsense wọ́n ní pé ẹ̀ mọ̀ you understand but tó bá sọ nǹkan tó not that you will not probably once in a while have a little like but it's much more easier.
Alibaba.
Yeah.
Did you at any point have an interaction with him?
Alibaba was one person I wanted to meet because he is somebody who was really there to give platform to young artists.
Do you agree that Alibaba is the father of modern
100.
comedy? You agree?
100. You know, being a father does not mean you should be funny. You know, because I think that's the problem. We expect that, you know, you talk about those who have talents and those who are father. Father is somebody who is there that can make things happen. Father. One lè pè mí father. Even though I don't have the platform that will put me in that I'm a father. Torí àwọn kan wà tí mo ti mentor. Yes, I can stand and say, and that was my worry. That was the worry of a lot of people. Pé àbọ̀ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló dé tá a fi ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lÉkòó síbí? And what was that? You uphold somebody who is a father, and then he can use his platform to, you know. So nǹkan tá Alibaba ṣe nìyẹn. At that stage, he was almost in the stage with basket mouth and all. That was the period they all came out. But they saw him as a father figure. Like, oh, this. But
Alibaba came way back, from way back.
I know.
At least maybe from the 80s gone.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé o lè máa wá láti 80s. Relevance máa ti wà. Ìyẹn wà o. I understand. Kó máa ti máa ṣe lọ. And that was I couldn't say in Ibadan there were some people because I didn't have anybody who I knew. The person I knew, I just mentioned, laugh up. So I didn't see any other people. It was not pronounced in Ibadan. Comedy was not like pronounced.
But sir, for me, Gongo, I know that there are comedians. I'm more MC wa.
MC.
Mo we to wala ni MC àti comedian.
So àwọn máa ń jọ pọ́n sí.
No, mo mọ̀. But nígbà yẹn ní tèmi ni mo sọ o. Èmi believe pé nǹkan náà gbogbo wọn nígbà yẹn. Not until when Upper Williams came with Night of 1,000 Laughs. Mo ṣe mọ̀ pé okay, àwọn kan wà there pé professionally what they do to earn their living is to make people laugh.
That's all.
They are not clowns.
No.
Wọ́n kàn wá one microphone, wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe joke wọn 5 minutes, wọ́n dẹ̀ bá pariwo once more, wọ́n dẹ̀ pay the next person. But before then, àwọn comedians tí mo mọ̀, they are actors ni wọ́n. Gringori, Clarus, there's another Paulinus, wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, tí wọ́n even baba Pakasumu.
Yeah.
Gbogbo àwọn sets wọn yẹn, àwọn náà ṣe comedy but inú movie ni wọ́n ṣe stand-up comedy but ìtàn pé ní stand-up comedy yìí, it became popular when Opa Williams came up with Night of 1,000 Laughs, and it was after Night of 1,000 Laughs, most of our time ring by the first Basket Mouse, then the second Basket Mouse, which became popular, Gandoki, Clean the Drunk, one question more most of them. I Go Save.
I Go Save no came much later.
Later, I go die. I Go Save. Later no ni Ṣèyí lọ.
Later.
Ni but these people, these are people tí Night of 1,000 Laughs funny platform. But nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni pé if not for the fact pé ẹ sọ fún mi pé wọ́n gbé wá síbàdàn.
Wọ́n ti wá síbàdàn. They came once and that was it. He was one. That once he came once. I have the pictures. I will show you the pictures where the four of us stood, clean the drum. Julius Agu and myself, we all stood, and then after the lẹ́yìn gan wọ́n kọ síbẹ̀ mo perform bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn now. Once.
Attempt láti lọ join wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Àwọn èèyàn sọ fún mi, go to Lagos. Ẹ mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀. I am tied to my family. I'm tied to, when I say tied to my family, I'm saying I have, báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ, mo mọ òyìnbó tí mo fẹ́ lò. I felt I cannot just go to Lagos. You know, some àwọn kan máa ń hustle bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, kó kàn lọ pé mo gbé bag mi jẹ́ kí n lọ.
Àwọn kan lè lọ anywhere.
Kí n ṣáà lọ tó gbé mo ń wá kíní. Mi ní irú liver yẹn.
Okay.
Me.
You are more of a family man.
Yeah, I'm more of a family-oriented.
Okay.
You understand? These feelings of timba lọ, kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀? How will my, that kind of thing. So it was something that was tying me down.
Okay.
Àwọn èèyàn ti sọ fún mi pé there was a time àwọn èèyàn sọ pé man, o kàn waste talent ní Ìbàdàn. Tó bá ti dé kò once, ó ti ṣe kíni. But that was it.
Did you really make owó ní Ìbàdàn?
No.
Ṣé regret pé lọ s'Èkó?
I don't have a regret. I'll tell you why. Me make owó. But I made money. I made the money in Calabar Carnival.
Oh, okay.
I did. I made a lot of money. I go to Calabar Carnival. I told you back to back. Won't pay me. Sometimes 500. Not 5 days. 5 years.
5 years.
So each time I go, I get 500,000 per performance. Sometimes 300,000. And I go. Maybe so they call me after the Calabar Carnival. They call me for another thing and like that. So I substantially made some money.
Ṣé lẹ fi kọ́lé ni?
No. Come fi kọ́lé. Mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ mi. I had my own job.
Ṣé mi wo lẹ ń ṣe?
I used to be a physical facility manager for an international organization.
Physical facility manager.
I build house, I make renovations and like that.
Okay, bẹ́ẹ̀ gọ́lẹ̀ sí ń rówó gan àbí? So ni ò jẹ́ kí comedy yẹn kàn ṣe ní part time?
No, mi ò ṣe part time. Now the question you asked me, do I have any regret? No, I don't. And that will make me want to cry on TV. What I notice is that the comedy I do bless the lives of people. So for me, that was why I didn't push further. I was satisfied. I thought mo kàn ní feelings pé mo ní satisfaction.
So, okay.
Somebody an old man met me in the bank. Can you imagine? I have so many experiences. And I stood on the line. Then, Baba yẹn dẹ̀ di àgbàlagbà pẹ̀lú igi. Ó dẹ̀ ń gbá mi ní shoulder báyìí. Ó ní àbọ̀bọ̀ yìí. You are the one keeping us going. And I looked at the old man, and everybody started, hey, money, Siaman, the laughter master, Bisu, and those kind of feelings give me that joy to feel that life. That's thank you. I wish at this point in time, money platform here to do more, because now people need it. And when you need the scene, you need the room to my joko they want in joko kon rerin die kon low blood pressure. I wish that now is that time. Most people, money won't ra epo, kon se pe won sọ fún mi wọ́n ra epo, àwọn èèyàn tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa tó bá ti ní time yẹn wọ́n máa program pé ó ti di 7:09 chairman ló máa ṣe nkin wọ́n sáré lọ ra epo bí pé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ wo ball Arsenal.
Kí ló mú program ẹ stop?
Business ni wọ́n mọ̀ pé it was freelance, and I was not having enough capital to pay.
Change lens on for me.
Yes, at a point, but they now realize that okay, this thing is going. Let's just attach it, and then but only yẹn wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe restrictions. Yanjo Adegbite when he came to BCS, he was the one that reinforced that thing, making shit. You know, they were say, okay, let's give him stipends. Could they meet up? I have to get artists, pay them, you know, people that will join me in the program. My phone low motto, machine and go I take some. So it was very low. So at the point, but one better restructure BCS pada. There was a time they had to buy any and I didn't go back. I didn't go back to try to.
Kúrò fúnra yín ni.
Okuro. Oh, let me. Okuro for him.
Ó sún yín time yẹn.
Kosumi. But like I said, there was structure. You know, when the program is going on and they say, okay, we want to restructure the program, we want to change. I want to change, but the entire organization was, I think it was new administration or something, from Akala to Ajumobi or something. So there were a lot of other things. So, you know, so that was how. And then since then, I just felt, I tried to do other places, radio, one strong more low, can you just be
all
doing...
low one fẹ́ song man. Ṣe bí ta jọ owó wà to the tune of billions so but kò ní ṣe irú bẹ́ẹ̀ náà fẹ́ àwọn èèyàn wọn mọ entertainment.
So one feel pay is more educational.
Alakada ni àwọn alakada.
So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, so I have gone to pockets of places like that. I have a lot of programs in hand.
2014 or 15 featured in a musical video for Tanino.
Boy, kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? This wonderful young man.
Ìkejì
Bello.
Korede Bello. Mi ìrántí title orin yẹn mọ́.
Láyé one.
No, Láyé kọ́.
One. Bèbí náà ti gbàgbé o.
Only one. Mi ti ìrántí orin yẹn mọ́. Ó ti pẹ́.
Ó wà ńbẹ̀.
Bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe fún yín gig yẹn.
Well, ṣe mọ̀ pé èmi ò bribe. Ìgbà bí iṣẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ. That's the challenge. You'll just speak for you. Wọ́n dé nìbàdàn, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń wá àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe kinní fún wọn.
Ìyẹn director yẹn àbí?
Wọ́n dé. Èèyàn dẹ̀ recommend mi. Wọ́n dẹ̀ pè mí. Pé ń bo mo wà mo ní kinní, wọ́n ní ó yá kí n máa bọ̀ kí n kó àwọn costume. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ní wọ́n ṣe video. In fact, kí a tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ shoot yẹn gan, Kóòdé kọ́kọ́ ti rẹ́rìn náà lọ. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ó blow hair. So gbà tí mo wọ wig, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí?
Orin tó ṣe after Godwin.
After Godwin. Ṣé mọ̀, and then that's how I didn't. Problem tell me, I don't have a lot of people I can.
Come have a tip.
Me kúkú lówó yẹn náà. So.
Ó wà lọ́wọ́ yín, ẹ kàn lẹ́yìn.
Ṣé mọ̀, so nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni, I was just there. Just let me do my thing. Let me be there. But I'm grateful. So my gains are when I see people say, oh, this thing has blessed my life. I hear people talk about. But me go man sọ̀rọ̀ wọn mọ̀ pé mi ni. Bọ̀bọ̀ kan wá. No, so it gives me joy. That's the joy I get. For you to look for people means they are relevant to you. They are, you know, there must be something they have done somehow. Don't you shake? No, any. And be Joseph nínú Bible. There might be someone who will say, I'm still waiting. I am not giving up. Because I think at this point, Nigeria needs more of that. It needs more of something that will make you...
But I want you to one man sing, you know, they won't try. Apart from stand-up comedy, in fact, skit making got to overtake stand-up comedy. Need to repeat event in stand-up comedy and span law. But skit making, online.
Well, it is true. I feel it's true. But at the same time, well, it's paradigm shift. Trend. The trend is skit making is the trend right now. But like I said, I want to share. And I think it's people who value, who knows the value. At a point, we got mixed up. We didn't know who was MC. Because people, when comedy was now booming, and we were one more, they are called comedy. So MC, no, as of when we comedy long. Alagaduro, MC. But we have stand-up comedy. We have master of ceremonies. We have compares. Yeah, compare what you're doing right. You're comparing me.
Okay, compare them. Can you compare to your host?
Compare is a formal constructive that sits in to interact. For example, Frank Edoho is a compare.
Okay.
He's scripted, or best scripted or unscripted. He has lines he wants to deliver. Instead, comedy comedy and be a question. So you're comparing me, you're asking me, you want to find out things. It could be funny, it could be, but MC, master of ceremony. The master of ceremony is to dictate how a program should run.
Okay.
The master of ceremony is not a comedian. But ako big pony, funny. A master of ceremony is somebody who comes in and master the occasion. Torí wọn fẹ́ everybody máa sọ̀rọ̀ at the same time.
Okay.
So wọn ló máa sọ pé nsin a fẹ́ gbàdúrà, nsin a fẹ́ pọ̀ chairman kó sọ̀rọ̀, nsin a fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan kó ṣe kíní kan, nsin a fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan kó ṣe. Okay, chairman ló fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, ó fẹ́ give thanksgiving, vote of thanks, kíní kan, that's it.
MC, yeah.
MC.
Now, a stand-up comedian, go.
A stand-up comedian is somebody who tickles the fantasy of his audience. You come in and make unusual things look usual. For example, my mother had 30 children. You probably will believe me until I tell you I'm the only child of my mother.
Really? So,
but I just felt, I'm trying to give you an imaginary picture.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. There must be somebody who have 13 children. I'm sure about in this country.
So Lamba
ni baba ńlá Lamba ni na. But so mind them my father must be a very dangerous man. But I just want you to relax.
So the part that you said that your father is a soldier, was a soldier, uncle.
Mo join gbogbo ẹ̀pọ̀ ni. Soldier ni lóòótọ́. He was a very gallant soldier. He retired with 1 rank.
Okay.
I say, okay, you understand what you
I
like the officer. Everybody don't pay the officer. Yeah. But my father is an officer, but 1 rank.
1 rank. Kini
constable.
Rank no.
Rank, But that's I'm grateful. I don't know. I just feel it's a good thing. It's nice. I just hope that viewers would understand where we're coming from.
Yeah.
I'm not there, but I think I can also add to it. I still have values. Me dagba, me shaking.
It's 60 abi.
Me 60.
But it's over 50.
Yeah, but it's over 50.
Now, mo fẹ́ béèrè àwọn kankan. Kí ni ṣe máa ń wà online, ṣe máa ń wo social media?
Mo wo social media.
Ẹ máa ń wo dáadáa. Ṣé ẹ mọ comedian tó ń pè ní remote?
Mo remote now. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ mọ
ẹ mọ dáadáa.
Àwọn yẹn mo remote.
Ṣé
Bá tí mo ń ṣe comedy, remote náà máa sọ tó yẹ pé wà níbí. Irú àwọn yẹn ni wọ́n máa ń bá wa ṣe SI jẹ. Mo rò pé mo ti fún ní platform rẹ̀.
Okay.
I'm sure. Ẹ jọ sá, èmi náà fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀. Come in. Take your own 2 minutes and do it. Remote. Ẹ lè pe sí àmà kó sọ pé òun mọ̀ mi.
Peteru kó tó kú ṣé ẹ ní ẹ close àárín yín?
Close.
Close.
I tried the best I can to, at a point I started talking. I'll get to a point I was like, no, I need to talk to people. I was not willing to, it was not that I didn't do anything wrong. But so I was like, I should create this opportunity for him to understand that really nothing went. I never went to that place again. I didn't go. I never had any contract with them. I never didn't. So my friend was like, sometimes I meet him in show, kò ní kí mi. Kò ní kí mi. Mo ní shows kan mo ti wà tó ti sọ fún àwọn pé kó má jẹ́ kí n perform. Pé ẹ má jẹ́ kí. Not that shit. So I wanted that opportunity. I realized that Shete was close to him. Before even his demise, I called Shete and I said, this is what has happened, this is what has happened, this is what happened, and this is, how can we, because I don't feel comfortable with this. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't, and I won't say it's a regret, but I just felt it's unfortunate. It would have been something to a key.
Now, Rapping Daddy, 2013, when we Rapping Daddy, but Rapping Daddy Bere, but 2013, me Rapping Daddy. What you were doing on on
This
TV was what Rapping Daddy was doing. Nígbà tí èmi wà ní Radio Nigeria, Premier FM. So Rapping Daddy was always coming every Monday morning lórí show kan. So báwo lẹ́yìn ṣe mọ Rapping Daddy?
mo fún platform náà.
Okay.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gan-an yẹ mọ̀ mi mọ̀ pé Rapping Daddy all
Says.
gbogbo wọn all of them. They had they had opportunity on my platform. They all showed up. So I want to be like this. It's either one person will bring this person and say this person is Joko. Oh yeah, money show Lola. Oh yeah, Mashi. What perform? So it was there. So I can call their names because it's not something they can come out and say no, ironi. Baba ye paro mi mori. They cannot say that I know. So I gave him platform. So when these things even were happening, I called them when they have shows. I say, you have shows. You cannot even put my picture on your show, even if you don't want me to perform. Because I feel sometimes they think I steal their show. Show stealing. To invite for overshine. It's a grace. Because what I do is I try to give you my best at every point, whether it's mine or yours. Because my belief is, I'm trying to see that this program gets the value of why you called me. It's not about me. It's about
by just revealing whatever.
Just be free because probably there are things you want me to say. And you cannot in front of the camera and say this. But mine is to make sure you get value for Nkote and Bere so that it can make sense to your viewers. And people can say, oh, well, this will relate to this. Now I understand why this is like this, and they appreciate the program more. Because the more the program grows, I think I also will grow.
So, do you have the intention of joining the skits making trail?
Yeah, sure. Because I have a lot of talent to offer. My limitation is that I need a team that's more into the media space. As in people who I need engineers, I need, mine is I have the talent. See, if you have the platform, me, I have the raw talent. Let's sit down and make an agreement and let's work. I'm ready to do that. You understand? You have a team, like for example, you have this now. You say, okay, we want to do a skit. We carry the TV. We have this. I have a script. The 24 minutes is not comedy. Timo shoot. Me, camera, but I need people who are there. I've spoken to a few cinematographers. But then, so, it's a blockbuster movie. You don't want money. They are just.
It's a movie, get back to
Oh, it's a movie.
Quintat movie.
We Moruka. Moti, me, I did shoot movie.
Project
No, no, teach personal, no.
Okay.
It's not a comedy skit. It's not a comedy, but yes. But it's something I'm very sure would hit the market because it's a different. Address societal ills.
Okay.
There's a social menace that we have, and I don't want to say it here because it's controversial. But it's a blockbuster.
Finally, what would you have done differently if you have an opportunity to turn back the hands of time?
I have no regrets. No regret. But what I would have done differently is what we are doing now, what I just said. Using the technology more effectively. That's my only regret. That's the only regret I have. But I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful I met the needs of people who needed me, which is one of my objectives, to meet the needs of people. Somebody who is crying and gets to a point and say, okay, let me sit down and relax myself. Somebody who feels depressed, somebody who wants to commit suicide and then feels, no, this guy is still giving me hope. What he said is funny, but I think it makes sense. You understand? Like, for example, can you okay, and you call, I don't, comment. Say me, I not be normal person. Because normal, but I don't talk Yoruba, I don't tired. God bless you, Yoruba person. If I don't talk pidgin, make somebody talk saying he won't kill himself. Can't go market, say he won't go buy anything where he want to kill himself. He can't reach there. You can't ask say how much. They can't say the poison we want use. Now 25,000. The guy say you decrease. If I get 25,000, I will kill myself. You know that kind of thing. So that kind of thing now, somebody that's sitting there like, oh yeah, that's true. It's educative. So mo sọ pé kò need láti para wa.
What are the comedy kan tí láyé ìgbà èmi ìrántí ẹni tó sọ comedy yẹn mọ́ pé àwọn Igbo people kí wọ́n ti mọjú owó jù.
Èmi ni báwo ṣe o like when you say this guy oh more you go dey talk again and you wan make am no now you go not let Igbo people come dey look me. No normally Igbo, if you go anywhere where you no see Igbo man comot there, that is for real, because Igbo are industrious and I carry hand for them. And me and Nemeka that time, this thing has true story.
True.
No, we dey move from here to we dey go Ojo. I know say Nigeria matter, everybody dey talk. Say this country is not good. Me and guy Nemeka, we dey go. So when we reach, we see where 5 people stand. Yoruba people like that thing. They come dey shout, hey me onigba o lie Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kino. Now Nemeka say, oga, wetin dey happen? I say I no know. Say let us go and check. Now we reach there. They say anybody wey fit run naked from that junction to Dugbe, 5 million. Nemeka say, are you sure? They say yes. Are you sure? He say yes. I say Nemeka, I say, brother, don't worry. I say, are you sure? Before you know, Nemeka don't remove his clothes naked. I say, Nemeka, I say, oh, guys, sorry, you don't know what is involved. I say, what is involved? He say 5 million. Then the guy begin to run naked. Take it. As he run, I saw him bell the night. Bang. People they shout, where they say, Baba, where they see your camera, they laugh. He run. Unfortunately, his mama they sell pepper for Sango. His mama come out to go buy recharge card, make it take do, now he see picking the run come naked. Now he shout, hey, whoa, my son, oh, Nemeka say, mama, shut up, you don't know what is involved. He said, what is involved? He said, mama, if I can run from there to Dugbe, 5 million. Mama said, are you sure? He said, yes. Are you sure? He said, yes. Mama said, yeah, move. Now Nemeka begin to fire. Before Nemeka go reach Mokola, he hears somebody they breathe for inside. Where you go turn now, mama naked? He said, mama, come here. Mama say, shut up, you are a small boy. 5 million plus 5 million is 10 million. I have called your father, he will join us, making 15 million. I better go now. He make me tell the joke. Now joke I do. But the beauty is that truly they are industrious. I mean, the one way get accident. That one I ain't funny pass. He get 3 workers where they work for him and two children and his wife. If they go markets, he get accident. He can't day inside coma for 6 months. Enough we wake up. Igbo man, they can't go hospital. People they cry. Now so your wife they come every day, come cry. The doctors they try. After 6 months, the guy can't get opportunity to revive. He can't open his eye. Bam. The first person when he see my wife, he say Kechi. He say sir. He say hey oh. He say Chi. They begin to call all of them one by one. Neka, Kedu, John, Kedu, Adu, Kedu. He say, hey, who can't they shop? Now shop. Best way John wake up from dead.
After 6 months.
You don't forget to. All right, anyway, I just not the matter with that. I beg you, but when I know there's the Apple video. The thing dead body, not be say go come. And now we don't fit talk, we still be. People they talk as a
F1 Major.
Okay.
Because I remember our time together on radio.
Okay. Anyway, I'm proud to be a Nigerian. Any day, anytime. See this country now, our country will not fit live out. You go pay for this one, I joke. Don't be telling me again. But I don't do comedy now. And are they proud to be a Nigerian? I tell people all the time. You get this, my friend, that time, they struggle to leave the country. I said, Nemeka, no leave this country. Say, go leave. No,
is this same Nemeka?
Yeah, another one.
Another Nemeka.
No, the people are going to be my friend.
How many Nemeka?
You don't start for your mind and alarm bow. Now you say, bro, you go leave this country. You don't try visa 10 times. You don't get. Now they just give him visa. Now you say, bros, God don't do him. He do party, do everything. Bongo Zikwe will sing one song. What's gonna be, is gonna be. What goes up must come down. What's gonna be is gonna be. There is nothing you can do about that. Song makes sense. Now this guy enter plane for Mulitala Mohammed Airport. Now plane take off. Via all of them balance. After 2 hours, now the air hostess come. This air hostess. Now then they funny. They will just come. Ladies and gentlemen, you put your seatbelt. If you hear boom, jump, go where. So they sit down and the woman come. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. Nemeka laugh. He said, now, after 10 attempts, why don't this I plane? Now I get problem. He said, we have learned one of the engine of the plane. People begin crying. Nigerians are, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus. Nemeka said, today we die here. This plane must carry me rich. I don't reach you. The plane they go. After 2 hours, the woman come back and say, ladies and gentlemen, please do your last prayer. At this point, everything is done. Nemeka, they look them. Then they cry. True, the plane crash. crash enter inside Red Sea. Everybody die except Nemeka.
How come?
I don't know. He lose determination, Nigerian he lose him belt, begin to swim inside the water. Shwa, shwa, shwa. Nemeka swim inside Red Sea, 2 hours 44 seconds. Now he say make he remove his head, see where in the weather in America. Now he say welcome to Sudan. He say God forbid, he enter the water back, turn and go the north. Swim for 6 hours 39 seconds. As he go remove his head, you know where he come out from?
Where?
They say he go ni budget. Now, as I speak to you, now the guy they sell Okrika. If to say you don't know where Bogozikwe singer was gonna be, is gonna be. Where you wrong go, you will still come back. So me, I tell them, say me, I'm proud to be Nigerian. I don't think go anywhere. No serious. No, so that's why me I just stay where I did. Not be 2 weeks ago, you go so say Nigerian children they get action. We get talent to lie, to thief, to do well, to improve. Like all now, Nigerian get them footballers, everything. This young man too, I just did. Now I see say they were say leg the pain. Now I call and say, boy, come. Waiting up, he say, brother, you for me low. Now I come out 200 and I give him. 2 weeks later, I see this dancing boy, they were kind of leg straight. I shock. Me worry boy. Now I call and say, come here. Not be you I see 2 weeks ago where they were away or like one leg they pay. You say, brother, waiting up, person know they close for work. So now walk if they do that. Don't close it. You know, public holiday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Cantacaros of the Portrait of Minibus. This man no go come. All the small comedy I carry come, don't go use and finish. Maybe come like I don't get anything. But you know, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. Your cameraman they laugh. Not be you. You they laugh because now you want me
No.
But your cameraman they laugh.
The jokes are funny, right?
They shake. It's really.
Yeah, the jokes are funny. The jokes are funny.
But Gen Z is gonna say, well, it's not funny. What's this? But truly, whether you like it or not, you can reckon with it. You know, so some kind joke day, person go don't go before you come the thinker. You know, you be a Jebota, we be a Jepako.
So are you really from Warri? You are from
No, I'm from Cross River. Warri now.
So
why
will you say that you're a Warri boy?
I don't tell you.
Why do all comedians or most comedians always identify with Warri?
Okay. The idea is that Warri is the official pidgin language for Nigerians.
Official.
Sorry, now.
Or they recognized.
Yeah, when I say official, I'm not saying in the context of quotes, in the context of, because Warri has this kind of, their pidgin is contagious. And when we started coming, not naturally, that's their language. If you go to Warri, normally they speak pidgin. Even though whether they are comedians or not, you will laugh. Because, hey, but I go sand your face. Now I go turn out for you. Why they do that? You don't shake your body like normal old women. So it's funny. It's just natural. It's on its own, it's funny. So people want to identify with that. The way I was using the word, official.
Right.
It's a pidgin language that everybody reckons with. It's something that has come to say. When we talk about pidgin, then you can't take Warri away from it. So people want to identify with that. So, you know, when somebody make a reference to Warri, you won't just they tell you, say, they go to basics.
Okay.
You know, but if I begin to speak like my language now, you feel no hear some. So, all the way from Ferracod, I'm looking for my son Daniel Cosmos. Akida and school fees, you welcome. Chop money, you welcome. Sister school fees, you welcome. Any than them be sleeping, them be shouting agaruchi. You know what I talk.
No.
Now let Calabaman go feed do. It's okay, wait, Macbukari there, one draw for by junction, opposite dying about. You know what I talk?
No.
So why go use what you know? It's funny. If I explain to you now, you go laugh.
Okay.
If I talk away Calabaman, they ain't go laugh.
Okay.
And or this one, I say, Sumonu, Iwaja Shama will miss Subeni, Timbani, Buro, Sumonu, look money. Ode Kene, Okene, Ode Fili, Okene, Orobo, Diotan, Ferry, or Ribiti, Tekbeneshe. Who best and major is okay, only more to deal with it. Do you understand now?
Beats.
So,
what's Tumbo Pass Calabati? What's that?
Tumbo
Pass Calabati.
Boss, Arabaraba, Kai, Titi Boss. Now, nothing, no, me, I don't know the meaning. I don't know the meaning. You know, that's all. So, but that's the beauty. These are things where would they talk, say people go reckon with. You know, just imagine the person where is just sit down at the thing, come they watch this program. He go everly laugh and I go say, Baba, you're weary. Because that's the way they identify us. They say you front you're weary, Baba, when you're weary. And you know, one thing that diminishing, when you do something, they say you try. That person is telling you that you did well, but you say, you try. And now you try, go make you feel like, what would I have done better?
But you have done the best.
Yes.
All right, I want you to give out your phone number,
Okay.
phone number, and maybe WhatsApp number. we can't say anybody live engaging for
Yeah.
weddings,
Ceremony,
MC job, and all
yes.
that. And
Oh, that's great. I'm grateful for that opportunity. So my number is ṣé máa fi Nigerian
ẹ
code
kàn
sí?
pé ẹ kàn pé
Kí n fi
number
code sí?
inú ẹ kàn pé
080
yeah
60 96 9246.
okay.
Ṣé kí n tún pè sí?
Yes.
Wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe rédíò ni.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ kan sí.
080 60 96 9246. Nǹkan tá àti sọ torí pé àwọn èèyàn kan máa ń rò pé àwọn comedians wọ́n mọ̀wé. I'm a graduate from University of Ibadan.
Okay,
lọ bẹ̀ so that wọ́n máa sọ pé ṣé ó mọ̀wé ṣé ó lè can he speak English, you know, can he do comedy in English, can he ìgbà mi ò máa ń fún àwọn èèyàn ní consent ìgbà mi gan wọ́n á béèrè ṣé ó lè sọ Yorùbá. I'm grateful today ẹ ti mú mi. One of the things you have done for me is to make them know that I can speak Yorùbá. At least kò ń ṣe pé màá sọ fluently but a ṣì lè fi sọ̀rọ̀ a lè fi ṣe comedy a lè àwà kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
kí lorúkọ yín gangan?
Orúkọ yẹn bad kámẹ́rà máa já kámẹ́rà yẹn orúkọ yẹn máa fọ́ kámẹ́rà dandan.
Oh yeah.
Uket Opa Mbang.
Uket
Opa
Mbang. Kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìgbà tí màmá mi bí mi.
Kí ni sọ́ọ̀nì mi?
Mbang mi sọ mi gbẹ nǹkan táwọn.
First name ni Uket.
Tí inú bá bí yín dáadáa tẹ́ bá fẹ́ bú mi ẹ kàn ní Uket máa bínú.
Kí làwọn ọmọ yín máa ń pè yín? Ṣé Siaman?
No, àwọn wọn máa ń fi my house they use me to they treat me like a kinní kan. Wọ́n máa ń pè mí lórúkọ papilo papibo àwọn orúkọ tí mi ò mọ bí tó ti wá. And my area nǹkan táwọn èèyàn mọ̀ mi wọ́n máa ń pè mí Siaman sabi. Ẹ lè gbọ́ pé àwọn èèyàn sọ pé sabi. That's my show, the sabi show.
Okay.
I wish it comes online, but I'm grateful.
All right, thank you, sir. Siaman,
The laughter
master. Ẹ ṣe gan tí mo pè yín tẹ́lẹ̀ wá.
master.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ ẹ pè wọ́n. He still dey in body o.
He dey o.
He dey in body o.
He dey gan.
Gan.
Like gan. Ó dé bàjẹ́. And funny enough, mi mọ̀ nǹkan kan, so you no get problem.
Course election school.
Say me. Mo ṣe ní poly, mo ṣe adult education and political science. So education mo ṣe read.
Ní university nǹkan.
Yeah, University of Ibadan.